The stock market has finished the month on a positive note after the turmoil of a few weeks ago. Among those watching the final session for August was Ken Howard from RBS Morgans, and I spoke with him earlier this evening. Well, Ken Howard, a pretty mixed bag really on the local market and pretty directionless.
Yes, it was a pretty confusing day for the market. As you said, it pretty directionless for most of the day, although it did close reasonably strongly, up 26 points or so in the close. So a bit of the reverse from what we saw in the US market, where it actually had quite a strong night, but lost about 60 points in the last half hour. Our market seemed to have played the game the opposite way round this time round.
To the companies, and how has Telstra gone today after that drubbing by the ACCC yesterday?
Yeah, look, a stronger day for Telstra today. I guess once the markets had an opportunity to digest what the ACCC had to say, it really wasn't as bad as people first feared when they saw those headlines coming through about the ACCC standing in the way of a deal between NBN and Telstra. So a more positive day for the Telstra share price, and let's hope Telstra and the ACCC can bridge that gap.
Less so for Whitehaven Coal. I see two key shareholders have pulled out. What's going on there and what's the impact been?
Well, the two key shareholders that sold down about $360 million worth of shares today still remain the two major shareholders of the company. So there's some upside as far as the business is concerned in that, or as far as the share market's concerned, in that it will roughly double the size of the free float, that is the shares that are actively traded in the share market. So it really looks like the two big shareholders are still playing at the game of trying to sell off Whitehaven Coal in a trade sale, but just trying to get a bit more stock out into the market and perhaps de-risking their position somewhat, given that we're still waiting that longwall mine to come online next year.
And retailer Harvey Norman up strongly today, having reported yesterday up 3.5%, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's good to see for Harvey Norman. The retail sector has been very soft over the last month in the Australian share market, and Harvey Norman was one that was trading at a particular discount, trading at a discount to its net tangible assets. So not too many retailers own a lot of real estate. Harvey Norman is certainly an exception there. So having that share price move close to NTA seems to make some sense. We know it's tough out there in retail land, but they are still selling they're still selling billions of dollars worth of white goods as they have in the years before.
Ken Howard, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you, Tiki.